Good morning. Day 15, the penultimate day on the Cammino di San Benedetto. It's always with mixed feelings that you get to this point in a hike. You're happy that it's coming to an end, that you've achieved something, but you also feel just an extra day, just one more day, a little bit more hiking. Looking forward to it, but as I said, mixed feelings. It's another hot one, but fortunately I had a fantastic night last night. I had a fantastic breakfast this morning. I did set off a little bit later than I intended. I was talking to the hosts in the B&B and they're very kindly helping me sort out accommodation for tomorrow night because we just can't get through to the abbey. But we've got a hike of about 18-19 kilometres, the highlight of which is going to be the Melfa Gorge. It is hot, there is no water there, so I'm carrying about 2.5 litres at the moment, plus I've got my filter so I can always use other sources of water if I need to, not the official stuff. One of the things that is really noticeable about this hike is just how many people greet you, stop to talk to you, ask you where you're going, where you're from. I've just bumped into a guy. He was sorting out some stuff in his car with his wife and he said, good morning, where are you going? So I said I was doing the Cammino di San Benedetto. And he started talking about how far it is to Montecassino and that I'll have a very easy walk for the rest of today. And then he asked me where I was from. So I gave him the story. My family's Irish. And he stopped me and said, "Oh, my son lives in Dublin, which is a city I know very well." So we had a little chat about that. Then he asked me if I wanted some more water, which is perfect because I was actually starting to think that I'm going to have to find a fountain at some point. I've drunk nearly a litre already. And then he went off, he took my bottle, went off to get the water. And he came back with quite a large bag of cherries, which he picked from his own tree. So he said, "Oh, take them, you can eat them as you're going along." So I've now got a plastic bag with about 100 cherries hanging from my rucksack so that I can have something to snack on as I'm going along. People are so generous. The Italians along the walk have been nothing but supportive. It's been absolutely amazing, and it really does make a difference to your experience and how you go along the way. Obviously it helps if you speak Italian, but even just saying good morning, afternoon, good evening, they'll say buon cammino, they'll try and talk, they'll try and engage, and it's just wonderful. It's one of the reasons I love this country. I absolutely love living here. Well, as lovely as this road is, I'm actually not on the trail. I've missed a turning again. I'm clearly not paying enough attention today. I've missed a turning again. I should be somewhere off to my right on a track, but this road does get me back onto the trail, but it does mean that I will just miss Santo Padre, unfortunately. But I'm a little bit too far down it now to go back, so I decided just to keep walking. I must pay more attention. My motto is always follow the signs, but clearly that's having no effect today. So we're currently doing a series of switchbacks from the top of the valley down into the gorge. They are steep, they are rocky, and you absolutely need to keep your wits about you and pay complete attention. I've had a couple of slides, haven't slipped or fallen over yet, but if you did, you'd tumble 20, 30, 40 metres down the side here, and that would hurt. It is very hot now. There's no real shade here at the moment, so I'm looking forward to getting onto the road. I'm going to have a break. I'm just going to take off the backpack and have a rest for a bit, eat some food, and generally just enjoy the absolute peace and silence. All right. Just having a little bit of a stop in some shade. The sun's very high, so there isn't a lot of shade at the moment, so taking advantage of it. This is pretty incredible. It's difficult to describe. I'll use the phrase that I've used before. It's incredibly three-dimensional. That is, everything is stacked and layered and piled up on top of each other. Walking through here, every single step changes the relationship between the stacks on the rocks and the cliffs, and just everything that you see just is shifting constantly. Really one of the highlights of the walk so far. Quite amazing. Well, to be honest, I'm not sure what I think about this method of blocking the road. It's all polluting rubber. It'll degrade slowly. Actually, it's already beginning to smell. But it's here and there's not really much you can do about it now. Nature's still trying though. As always, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the videos. Please do like and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow.